Alright, I'm ready. Don't know why I had to hype myself up for this talk, but I guess it's just because recently I've been doing these mostly during the daytime, and today I thought I might drag it out to nighttime because I don't know. Why did I do? It's a balance of kookiness and getting stuff done, I guess, because I was about to not do anything for the day until I started to talk, but then I actually managed to convince myself to get some stuff done uh, before I decided to be formally productive in the talk, because that's how it always goes. Ooh, just wait until I do the talk. I'll be productive soon. But yeah, look at me. Another animation, different from last time. I don't think I was animating for a while since last time. Because yeah, no. God, I am truly disorientated right now, but I don't know how much that'll pay off for the talk. But you know, as you can see, it's not Ash we're animating this time. I have not finished him yet. I've just grown very, very annoyed at the drawing Ash a bunch because, well, not annoyed. I'm bored. Can't be asked. It's so refreshing. Oh my god, my savior, Chillis. Finally, I can draw a simpler design. It's been how long? How long is it? Like half a year? More than half a year. I've been drawing complex designs just over and over, and I can't even get a break. And finally, doing something for myself. It's the have I talked about this before? Flies like hawks that I'm going to upload to my channel. So it is going to be a finished project. Although I'm thinking just leaving it 6 frames per second. I think that might just be my animation style from now on. If I can really get down the animating in fours, I think that's what they would call it in the industry. I think I could do it well. If I could do it well, I think I can make it viewable and enjoyable because what's the difference, right? Because I don't, can you? Do people watch 6 frames per second stuff at all? Like, was there ever a period of time where where video was limited to 6 frames per second, or did it start off at 24 or something? Well, no, I'm sure there was a period of time where, well, there was like 2 frames per second or something, but we're back in those ages because I am not asked animating twice the amount of frames that I'm doing here. And also, this isn't the full thing. I know I've got this here right here, but this is only the frames for the hovering part. There is actually more, which is all in this group here, which is quite a lot more. Oh dear. Well, I'm looking at this. Why is there so many? I swear, like, most of these are like copies, aren't they? I don't even know. I swear there was not meant to be this many because it's just a bit more cruising and a little bit at the end. I don't know if I'll show it here. It's a bit annoying. I'll show you guys the hovering first because it's easiest to view uh, just by itself. But this is actually the same project that I started like, God knows, a few months ago. It was just a bit of like a sketching sort of test that I tried to do a bit ago and found out that I suck, can't do it, and so I just gave up. And now in spite of animating something else, I just decided to start this maybe a week ago or so. I think just this week, wasn't it? So I'm actually doing pretty well. It's oh my god. I do marvel at my productivity of 2 weeks for a walk cycle, which would be very low in comparison to other animators. But I'm starting to miss that now. An animation in every fortnight. We love Fortnite. Every fortnight is starting to look very, very, very what's the word? Attractive. I think is that what I was looking for. It's starting to look good, is all I'm trying to say, because I can't stand it. I can't stand animating a single stupid thing for a month straight. It feels bad, but then again, this might be one of those, because it is quite a long animation, and also, but then again, it is 6 frames per second. If I choose to leave it at that, I can't imagine how difficult it would be to do some in betweens, but I don't know about that. I just don't feel very up to it, so I'll see. I'll finish it first, and then we'll see if it looks good at all. But I'll just show you. What am I doing sticking it? Look, right, he's doing a nice little hummingbird, quote unquote, hover here. It's a bit rough. I think that's what I'm gonna like keep flying as in my sort of world. I guess this is part of world building, how my dragons fly. I don't know. It's just I see a bunch of people drawing flying and mimicking it as, well, not mimicking, portraying it as some sort of like graceful, really smooth, like cruising airplane sort of flying style, sort of like, I don't know, birds or something. But I think dragons, they're quite big, they're quite lumberous. Is that, does that, I don't know what that adjective means, but it delivers, it sends the message that they are quite clumsy, not clumsy, but just like, what's the word, rugged, I guess, and hence rugged flying, I suppose. So even though Chillis is meant to be pretty good at flying, even though he's literally only practiced it for how long? I don't know, maybe half his life at that point. Well, I don't know. I still have to get the timeline straight, but he's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, hovering is a pretty good skill, I'd imagine. Not because of anything really. Just birds can't do it for some reason. Just regular birds. They can't hover without wind. I wonder why. I don't really understand the nature's biology and anatomy and that, but dragons can do it, and Chillis has figured it out, and he can do the little hummingbird hovering, because hummingbirds, they flap really fast, but the general pattern, flapping pattern is they have their wing leg go forward with it with thrust going down, and then backwards again with more thrust. So basically, not like a butterfly swim. You could sort of imagine. When you swim, do the I don't know if that's what it's called, the butterfly swim. I forgot the names, but I know it's called the butterfly. But when you do that with your arms going up and down like a butterfly, I don't know. Yeah, isn't that how butterflies fly? They stroke down and then quickly stroke up to not try to make themselves go down, and they stroke down again. This hovering pattern, it's basically every stroke provides thrust downward, and I think I did a bit of a better job at it this time around, because last time you couldn't tell at all. I can't be asked going through all this and showing it off, because it's going to be a huge hassle just to get everything working. But yeah, it's plausible. I try to make stuff look realistic as can be. I still feel his wings too small. I don't know. It's just, I mean, it is perspective here, because right now the fingers are going like foreshortening, I guess, and so it looks a bit smaller than it actually is. But I'm sure this is all very interesting. I think I'm gonna get started with the missing foreleg here, because I just don't know. I decided to, I don't know, skip this or something. Yeah, I'm lining this with weird pencil. It's like yeah, don't know why. Still doing thin lines for some reason. Don't know why that's become my style. Just use thick lines. Give yourself a break and use thick lines. I see somewhere where the bucket tool can overflow. Let's just patch it up here. I'm trying to make this as painless as possible in the future, when I have to color everything, because Chillis does indeed have a few patterns which I have to replicate, and that is the most difficult part, probably. Everything else I've really just like flown by, no pun intended. Not that it applies to this situation, but like his head, I'm just gonna like I just did the copy and paste for all of the sketches, which I have to do again for the stuff because I didn't do it yet. I just took one of his heads and copied pasted it around because like it's 2D, right? I'm not bothering drawing a new head every single time. That's what I did for like the first 3 frames, and I was like, this is pointless. So I just decided, yeah, just whatever, just copy and paste it because you're only saving yourself time that is very much could be spent better. So yeah, we're halfway through the hovering, but probably a quarter, not even through the entire project. Which I mean, for this week, come on, I've just I've just made progress. I made actual progress for once in a work week without. I mean, to be fair, I did draw like 2 frames today. Not really, actually. I drew like 4 frames during the work week. It's quite impressive. I'm sure it's all very interesting. All right, but yeah, Ash's gift. It's gonna have to be delayed. I'm excited to see just how much my my skill would improve by the next time I open that project up because I'm guessing it's gonna be a while. I am not. It's so. It's just a pain. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pain. I don't feel like doing it. So don't know what to say. Don't know what I can say. Um, but yeah, that is my lack of not being productive rant of this video because for once I have actually decided to take it upon myself to make some progress. Yay! And this is actually an important piece as well because it advances my overall animation direction because flying is a pretty important part of animating dragons. I feel like once I get this nice and done, it should be a very short road to a short film. I'm being super ambitious here. Literally just finished drawing your first walk cycle and already ready to make a short film. I know I'm an ambitious one. I am. But who knows, right? I mean, animators who don't even have any animating experience start by making short films, so who can blame them? I'll just try to whip something up. Who knows? I'll probably try to do something like a bit less important because I don't want that to be my legacy. If I mean I don't know. I feel like my storytelling and what's the other skill? Filmmaking aspect is all right. It's not primitive, but it's obviously not very well studied. But I feel like I could make a pretty good short film if I were to try it out. The only aspect that would be lacking is of course the animation, and that is what I am preparing myself for right now. So who knows? Who knows where I'll take myself now? Honestly, I don't. Like I said before, after this little project, I have no clue what's the next thing to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel because I have not planned that far. I planned the first 3 videos and it's been 15 minutes already. But more importantly, I set the Wonder Boom up again today because I don't know. It's just a good opportunity. I feel like I've not. It's not even that I haven't done it in a while. It's just that I've not been given the opportunity for it because I don't know, I've just not been listening to music that much through the Wonder Boom. Yeah, I've been starting to just use my like iPads for music and well, not music, but I've just started to listen to a lot more commentary, I guess, is what's happened. But now I'm so bored of commentary, man. It's still just drama and weird mysteries. Well, all the mysteries are like gone now. There's no more mysteries left for me on YouTube. And now I have to resort back to music, which was okay today. I got 4. Honestly, I'm regarding that as okay now these days because I am just dry on music. I made music actually. I was so frustrated. I actually didn't choose my music yet by then, so my point doesn't quite work. But it's besides the point. Come on, I'm so frustrated with music that I decided to make my own music. I don't know if I'll show it off here because it's a bit. Sure, why not? Oh, there goes my everything. I was just planning to pull up my thing first, but my dock first. But I guess I'll just go to the home screen. Who cares? But yeah, This is weird. I probably shouldn't be doing this. This is gonna play through both of the. I'm just gonna stay quiet during this, so like I can just isolate the sound. It's just a little thing here. I'm not going to play the whole 16 bars. Well, I mean, they 8 barred twice, but it's just a silly little, like, I was thinking, I could score for myself in my videos, and I thought I'd try it out, and yeah, the hi-hats are completely out of place. It's just the oboe really messes me up. The weird beat, the tempo, I don't know, it just feels a bit off, but I don't really know. It's of course very primitive, not very fleshed out at all, but it is what it is. Just get out. It's something, all right, and I think if I put that in the background of a nice little video, no one would care. People would just think, oh wow, I got some royalty-free music, and I don't even have to reference anyone. I don't have to credit anything underneath in the description. But of course, that begs the question: where am I gonna use it? Well, oh no, what videos am I scoring these days, right? Because I don't make gaming videos anymore. It's just not a thing. I have no friends. I can't make montage videos without friends. So it is a tragic reality that I can't, in fact, do that. But if any time I decide I want some music behind these talks or whatever, or I get the vlog channel started up, I might be able to, you might hear that premiering on one of my next videos. Who knows? It's just a little test, all right. I'm just saying, okay, so what can I actually do? Is this a reality? Is this the real life or just a fantasy? And it turns out I'm rather good. Giving myself all due credit, aren't I? But no, just it doesn't sound awful. It's not what's his name? Kevin MacLeod standard. But apparently he just uses loops anyway, so like, just give credit where credit's due, I guess. I don't know. I think I did rather well. But of course it is not up to me. It is up to the people who hopefully can't hear it that well in whatever video I do, because I've always thought of scoring as just an ambient thing. It's not exactly the main event of a video. But saying that, I really loved Fuzzball Parade that I used for 2 of my videos. One of them just because I literally couldn't be bothered with finding music for scoring. And also I realize now that like no one uses different scores. Like, I expected people to be like, okay, a different video, different score this time, but no, everybody just uses the same thing over and over again. Like, and they're starting to use everybody else's as well. Like people doing mystery stuff, they're just using Lemmy Knows music, and people doing commentary, whatever, they're just using Tommy and it copyright able sisters, because I don't know, it become a trend, and people just use like over and over again the same scoring, and that, I don't know, that kind of annoys me. But also, like, no one cares, and it does sort of become your brand. And like, what have I been wasting all my time for the past few years? What have I done? Why is this missing? And what on earth did I just accidentally? Oh no, I should accidentally rub that out. Oh well. Okay, right, this should be fine, I reckon. It's just a bit, it's like a weird reveal that, oh my god, he suddenly has 2 forelegs. I feel like I should at least have another one showing here, just a little. There you are. Honestly though, anything will do. I don't care. All right. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to look at the last frame that I draw for where the thing's gonna be this time, in this frame. So I don't think I should do anything here, to be honest. I'll save that for last. All right, cool. Time for a whole new frame. I'm fine with lining, I figured. If you give me a sketch, I can line it perfectly. But if you give me a sketch that is a bit rubbish and not very well sketched, that's where the trouble begins, and that's where I really hate drawing. Okay, so is this any good? I feel like we are a bit. No, I think we could sketch that. Let's just watch through this again. Actually, how's the pour at the start go? It goes a bit. It looks a bit robotic, like it's sinking beneath the waves. Bye. Bye. I don't know about that, I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know. Perchance we make it go back a little because that does look a little strange. Yeah, I feel like having it what it was before was fine, except now that I have to redraw that. You know what? I'm not even gonna care. Whatever, just you do you. So if that, I don't know. At least it's in a bit of an arc, so it looks a bit less robotic, but it also doesn't make much sense. I'm just gonna leave it, and if anything, if there's any complaints, I will fix it in post. In post. Yes. Okay, but yeah, I was saying. So I don't know. It's just I did just look at the like Kevin MacLeod songs and think, their format's a little simple. It's just a few snippets of song, like 3 tunes just looped over and over again in a sort of pleasing manner for 3 minutes, and you got yourself a lovely score. And I thought I could do that. And it turns out I don't know. Can I? I'll judge. You can be the judge, I suppose. That's what I meant. But yeah, so did that this morning. Literally just woke up and thought, let's no, I want to duplicate this. What am I? Oh, see, this is Procreate. Procreate's mistake. Did that even? No, it did nothing. Brilliant. Useless Procreate. So I gotta copy this. Oh no, I'm doing this all wrong. You actually just use this and copy paste it. Okay. Sorry Procreate. God, I jump at the opportunity to diss Procreate. It is just a habit, my force of habit. But yeah, that's what I did this morning. After I what did I dream about last night? I hiked up a big hill, found my sports teacher, my PE teacher, and my friend, and we climbed up a big ladder. Who cares? Doesn't matter. But yeah. So what led to this? I was talking about listening to music because my Wonder Boom went off, didn't I? Yeah, it's helped me today actually get stuff done instead of just sitting around getting nothing done. Listening to music is actually a very good way of not getting too distracted when you're doing stuff, because I have spent copious amounts of time on YouTube looking for things to put as my background sound again, even though I said, oh, might as well just work in silence now, if I can't find anything, even though I have a thing that I don't know, maybe I'm just browsing YouTube for things to watch, because it's just so stupid. I almost re-downloaded Critical Ops just then, this afternoon, but I thought, I thought about all the bad times I've had, and that what's it, demoralized me, that demotivated me to re-download it, so that's good. I literally had it start downloading, and I just decided, no, stop it right there, so that was good, I think. But no, I literally have something on YouTube that I'm listening to right now, and that's Quest. I'm listening through to the whole of Quest again. It died down for me at some point, but now it's alive again, and I am once again enjoying it. I'm already to be fair, I started a few months ago, and I just stopped, and now I started again, and I'm 3/4 of the way through already. It's no good. I'm gonna have to go to their podcast afterwards, and the cycle restarts, or I might listen to Skyden, because I haven't watched that series in quite a while, and I'm very very I think it's a due time I go and revisit it. So that's probably my next course of action. But yeah, just bad times all round on YouTube. Hate it with all my might. So what if I put this here, then I can see the next frame and this frame at the same time. Is the head angled wrong? Here it is. Angled, or should I angle it like that? Because which way would he be? You know how I've been deciding the poses for this stuff. I literally reenact it. I have to flail my arms like a like a weird person and reenact his flight pattern so I understand what would be the most natural movement, the most natural pose for him at this exact time. I'm going to do that right now. I got no face cam. It's a bit underwhelming, but so what is he doing? It goes back and then it switches, and he switches the direction. So I don't think that sound was necessary. Let's try that again. Yeah, sure. His head can tilt up a little at that point, I reckon. So let's just excuse my my bad head placement. Who cares? All right. Okay, cool. Although shouldn't it be like slow in and out, because that's a slow in. Oh wait, no, but this is the slow out, I think, because if I put it any further back, this wouldn't work, would it? I don't think I should have it like that. I don't know. You know what? I'll go with the flow. I'll see what happens and change stuff as needed. But gosh, like it has been like nearly 20 minutes now, hasn't it? Probably over 20 minutes, probably like half an hour. How have I been rambling on about nonsense for this long and only drawn like a single thing? Because I don't know. What have I been doing, mate? Oh, I've been showing off my lovely little tune. I should have shown you guys the other ones. I don't know if I have before. May have, but don't know. There was some other stuff on there that was a bit funny. Not funny, just some music practices that I did a bit ago, and could have shown that then, which I was a bit planning to whilst I opened it up, but I didn't decide, I just forgot. Who cares? Yeah, recently then. God, finally. Well, I mean, you have heard, I have been productive. I've decided to start my next project and do this, which is good on me. Finally, some progress, and also work. Work has been work as usual. Did I go this entire week myself? I feel like I didn't on Monday. I feel like on Monday, my mom came with me once. I don't even know. Did we do anything on Monday? May have. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Monday she came with me. I'm just gonna assume that. And from Tuesday on, I went all by myself. Oh my god. What even happened on Wednesday? I swear Wednesday was don't know. I think I just stayed home and was productive. God, I'm really emphasizing that this video, aren't I? Very proud of myself, I am, if you can't tell. Finally. Oh, come on. I won't say it again. Oh yay, the kookiness is coming out. So the rest, no, I mean, there just wasn't that much things to do this week, really. No, I did go alone on Monday, and it was literally the least productive day of my life, because there was nothing to do. It's just this week is dead at work, because apparently during the winter no one needs blinds. I don't know why that's oh no, I just wanted to add a little bit, but it's just gone now. Stupid Procreate, jumping at it again. No one wants blinds in the winter, so got nothing to do. Just go there to make a order or two, and end up really not doing anything at all for the rest of the day. Yeah, and I go out driving to get lunch. Oh, that's what I did on Monday. I had to go out and get some lunch by myself, because I was really I don't know, I thought I might as well. Hold on a second, this isn't right. Oh, I done goofed. You know what, let's this gives us an opportunity to speed run, because that was quite a poor I put on quite a poor showing just then, right? My drawing, it wasn't on point. Okay, so let's okay, right. Speed run this head in I don't know. The speed running is I've messed up immediately. Speed running is a stopwatch, isn't it? Not a countdown. So just do it quickly. All right, I'll show you guys just how good my pen control is. I'm failing immensely. Oh my god, I did better off camera just before. Oh dear. So yeah, this week went out to buy lunch every single day, because not every day. Like I said, I have Wednesdays off because cool me. And I'd have to go to KFC to get myself a nice little thing, and I got tired of KFC halfway, and decided to try something new. I got KFC Twisters for the first time. I think on Thursday. What did I have for Monday? I think it was all KFC. I just had KFC done time and time again. So yeah, that was so slow. My goodness. And so yeah, my God, what was my pen tip? Yeah. So apart from that though, like Thursday and Friday was incredibly busy for no good reason at all. Like I went on Thursday expecting like, okay, I've got 2 orders, basically 5 blinds to make, which would normally take me like, God knows, like an hour an hour and a half tops. But turns out, we had stuff coming in, and we literally spent like half the day just moving stuff around and getting stock and stuff, and that was tiring. I wasn't expecting that when I showed up, but yeah, alas, I had to go and do that, and yeah, very, very tiring work. Let's turn this heater off. I am burning. Okay, but yeah, so I ended up not even getting I didn't even get like one of my orders done. It was literally just 4 blinds I had to do, but I left it till the end of the day because while I was working, I was like grabbing stuff, so I didn't exactly have time to do that. But still, it was just such a stupid work day. And on Friday, that's what I did. Well, yesterday, I did everything basically. I did everything that I was supposed to do on Thursday, and even more because I don't know. I decided I wanted to get some stuff done. Oh, on Thursday I was so excited to get stuff done and like not have to show up on Friday, but turns out there was more stuff that I needed to do anyway, so I had to go. So I just thought, leave it, just leave it. And I couldn't find some stuff. It was infuriating, just how that's what I was going to work for. My dad was like berating me for like not berating, but like being really just annoying, talking about how messy his factory is and how much better, because we work in a warehouse with like another like one of his partners, and they manage their warehouse. All right, they have a very nice workspace. They got nice little shelves for everything, tidy little material containers. And over on our side, well, we have like a like what would it be, like a fifth? We have a fifth of the whole factory just in a little at the very back, hidden away. And well, our place is just like a pigsty. It's very, very well. It's got the bare minimum of organization, but if you were to try to look for something like I did, you wouldn't find it, and it was very infuriating for me. So I was instructed on Monday to go and like try to fix some stuff, but soon found that it's not possible. It's just there's a method. The untidiness is methodical, because we just don't have space and we don't have shelving. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to move one thing to another place, and it's like, ooh, tidiness, but it's just nothing. There's nothing I can do to actually make the place any good. So yeah, not much I can do there. My coworkers agreed as well. Yeah, it was one of those days again on Monday that like it was literally just two of us in the factory just working away, and yeah, as I said, not much things to do either. So very dead, very not nice. Well, it was chill, but still quite dead. But yeah, no. Yesterday as well. I was pretty rushing to do stuff because on Thursday I went home, and because of all the carrying and stuff, all the lugging stuff around, I was sweaty. Didn't want to be sweaty, so I showered and basically had dinner right after I showered and went to bed to just like chill for a bit, try to get some stuff done, but ended up not even doing that much. And so I just went to bed early because I thought, might as well, and I am a bit tired, but that was a mistake because ended up waking up at 4 a.m. and tried to go to sleep for 2 hours without the capability to, and actually whipped out my iPad and started being productive. Once again, I am very proud. First thing I do in the morning is animate. Like, that's the first time it's ever happened. And yeah, so ended up getting, what's it, like, I didn't even get to sleep that early, to be honest. It was like 9 o'clock when I properly tried to go to sleep, and probably went to sleep and woke up at 4. And so it was probably the least sleep of my life when I tried to go to bed early. So yeah, that wasn't a very good showing of sleep. Who am I showing? The stalker that watches me in my sleep? Yeah, wasn't good at all because I just couldn't go to sleep. Not without I don't know, ASMR or something. I wasn't even listening to it when I woke up because YouTube's loop stuff is broken. Shame on you, Tube. Yeah, so last night not last night, night before, I went to have a proper sleep and properly got slept. I just realized I didn't even plug in the my charger to my toothbrush, but I did use my backup toothbrush. I feel like if I didn't do it tonight, I could still hold out for a night. Don't know why that's at all relevant. Yeah, so basically, on Friday, I went and did everything that I was supposed to do on Thursday, and more. So, oh no, yeah, on Friday I went late. I went a bit. Oh no, 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 no. I'm recounting it all wrong. This is very not true to history recounting. Yeah, no, I did wake up at 4 and try to go to sleep, and at 6 I was like, oh, but if I start doing stuff now, I'm definitely going to get tired and go back to sleep, which did happen. After I finished doing the bit of animating and did some weird gaming, did some, I don't know, stuff, went back to sleep, and then proceeded to get up at 10 and go to work then, which really sucked because I was preparing to go to work a bit earlier without having to be lumbered by my mum because two people is normally not a very good thing when you trying to, I don't know, set times for something. I don't know. It's just me, really. I always get up at 10 because I am just very, very sleep deprived. But she has to get up and do a bunch of stuff anyway. So it's not my fault. Not my fault. I was planning to get up a bit earlier now, but plans have been ruined. So yeah, ended up going to work at like 10, and yeah, so I was pretty late, and I was just there like rushing to get stuff done. Basically, I really wanted to like do what I planned to do at work on Friday. But plot twist, not really. I found out in the morning that my dad organized something for me to go to in the afternoon at 4, which is just about where I would clock off, I guess, end work. So I had to get everything done by like 3 to go out for lunch. Well, I was planning to go out earlier, but then I just wasn't that hungry, and also, my mum got a few slices of apple for me, and that was enough to sustain me till the afternoon, and I was able to, yeah, work just with a few apples in my system, and get the stuff I want to get done, and get out at 3 for my usual KFC, and yeah, afterwards went over to a potential customer, to do a measurement, but all by myself. It's my first time, because last time I was supposed to go all by myself, but I brought my co-worker. My dad didn't really like that, because he planned for me to screw up completely and be ashamed of myself or something. I don't know. Don't know what he's planning for me to do. And this time I actually went, and because, I don't know, I saw that it was literally just a single window. I'm like, how could I screw this up, right? And I didn't. I went there. Well, I sort of did. I spent 10 minutes outside in the area, knocking on wrong doors. I knocked on two wrong doors, basically. And turns out that the place is just really weirdly named. And there's like, I was supposed to search for, I don't know if it's right for me to say the addresses. I'm just doxing these people. Say I was supposed to go for, I'm not gonna say these guys' addresses. Basically, I knocked on two very similar numbered houses when I was supposed to knock on like the next house over, when, because it was just the address they gave us. It was just, I still don't get how addresses are addressed, and it's very confusing. So I spent 10 minutes outside, just like in the cold, because I took off my high vis, because I didn't want to go into someone's house looking like a tradie. I don't know. But yeah, so that was a thing. But I still arrived like on time, or 1 minute late, because I arrived earlier than expected, which is good. But yeah, no. It's nice. I was friendly. Stumbled over my words a bit. I'm sure they didn't mind, and they were pretty good. They were pretty like chill. It's like a young couple in their prime. What am I on about? I'm talking about my customers here. Yeah, I just went there, did some stuff, rambled on a bit. I'm so not used to talking rubbish, like waffling stuff, because I don't know. I just like to get straight to the point. I'm like that hairdresser that just says, look up, look down, to the side a bit. Like, that's me, all right? I'm not gonna start going on about, all right, your hair, this is like a type of hair, right? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make you look like a star. But that's what I sort of had to do. Otherwise, it would have been like, yeah. So you're measuring the blinds that, yeah. How much money is gonna be? Money's. I don't know. There was asking me for like a quote on the spot as well, and I didn't know that yet. I didn't know the proper money stuff yet, so I was just a bit struggling. I might have like given them like a false quoting, because I had a bit of a idea of what it would cost, but I don't know. So I did ensure them that I would have someone confirm it though. So it's all fine. It's fine. All right. I don't know why I'm stressing over it. This interaction was just very bad, because I have no clue how to say goodbye to people. I'm like, yeah. So that's pretty much everything. Is there anything else? No. All right. Have a good day, dude. I'm struggling so hard with my tone, like I did in KFC, because I really just I'm so bad at like being like, I don't know, my customer service voice is very, very cringe. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm like that naive optimist, like, I don't know, just new to work guy that has to be super enthusiastic about everything and really bring the energy. I feel like I'm that guy, and I don't know, it's a bit embarrassing, to be honest. It feels like, should I really be like this encouraging to these people? Yeah, you just put them down a little, make their days a little but I don't know. I feel like I should just be a bit more nonchalant. Like, yeah, this is some professional stuff. Yeah, you're looking at these sort of problems, these numbers here, right? They're what I can give you right now. So yeah, I'll follow up later. Yeah, but no, I'm like super cheery, and I think that's a bit. I don't know the right tone. I don't know if that's the right tone. Like, It just feels a bit like inauthentic, would I say? Not really, because it does hype me up a little. It makes me feel like, oh, I'm doing something right? But it is a bit cringe, and I hate cringe. Cringe is making me die. I don't know. It just, yeah, who knows? Someday I might become one of them really serious boomers that don't really react much to anything, and it will be very boring, but maybe for the best. So, what am I on about? Can we? Yeah, we're bad at drawing right now. Can't we just like? But like this stuff doesn't make any sense. You see, I can line stuff, but this is wrong. This just isn't right. These limbs are not in the right places, and they're just. What am I doing? Can I just redraw them? I should have done this before the talk. My God, ruining everything. Okay, but yeah, that's my customer service record at the moment. Um, Still got no KFC. Still got my KFC discount, but no shifts, which is, I guess it's money anyway. But the place next to me, they don't even let you order on the app, so I can't even get my discount. What a shame! What a shame! But yeah. No. Speaking of, I had a really big craving. You know when I woke up at 4 a.m. and just tried to go to sleep. I had a weird craving to just go over to my 24-hour Macca's, just get a soft serve and just chill there to work a bit. That just hit me for some reason. I really wanted to just go to Macca's for a soft serve in the middle of the night. I still kind of do. I can't go alone. I have to go with my friend because I don't want to be mugged. I don't want my soft serve to be knocked right out of my hand, right? And yeah, of course, it's a terrible idea to go out in the middle of the night. So yeah, I decided against that, of course, but I'm still considering it. Still considering maybe going there sometime. To just have a nice little soft serve working session. He'll be lovely, but I don't know. I don't know when I would do that and why I would do that. So yeah, just put that on an indefinite hold for now. Oh God, yeah. I wonder what's the least populated day on Macca's? Maybe I should go ask them at the counter. Hey, when do you have the least people around here? And they tell me, and I can just go on that day and chill in the corner to do some animating without people coming up to me and going like, "What you doing here? What you doing there? Let me check that out." And I have to go like, "None of your business." Oh, I'm kooky tonight. God. Yeah. So anyway, that's all that's happened in my work, in my real life in the past week. Let me think. Dude, last night I spent like the majority, like I was gonna go to sleep, but I realized, well, first of all, I realized that I was running out of pencil tips because my Apple Pencil has just, well, after me just literally losing a tip, just like coming right off of it. It was transparent as well, so I can't even find it. But one sec. Oh my goodness. Dad gave me this new drinking flask, and it preserves heat for up to like 72 hours or something. It's insane. But yeah, I realized I needed more tips, so I went and ordered 24 tips off eBay for like $14. No, $15. It was a bargain. Not really. Actually, come to think of it, that was a bit of a steal, but I got them anyway because I thought I'm gonna have to use them one way or another, and I am running low, and I love to see, right? Oh, they're all transparent though. I really wanted to get the assorted variant again, just getting like billions of multicolored tips, but I had to get one color only, and I got transparent because that's the least offensive. I won't get tired of that. Won't get tired of losing all my transparent tips all over the place. But yeah, I also realized I was just checking through my eBay that I bought an Apple Pencil grip, And that's what I spent like an hour last night looking for. Because I haven't seen it. Ever since I took it off, I have never seen it again. I swear I just like chucked it. I'm like, oh, this is useless. Never going to use this again. And just chucked it. And it's nowhere. I've looked through everywhere. I've even tidied up my room. I literally tidied up my room. A spontaneous tidy up. Just to get just to get my Apple Pencil grip to show up. But no, I failed to get a grip and ended up just wasting an hour. But I did tidy up my room, which is good for me, I guess. So that was awful. That was a complete waste of time. But yeah, don't know why that was so important that I had to share it. I don't know. Dude, it's just one of those things where I'm doing it and I'm like, you know what, this would be very interesting to talk about in my talk, and I actually get to talking about it, and it's like, nah, what are you on about? But yeah, that's all really. I'm looking around once again, very struggling to comprehend what to talk about next. Ooh, yeah. So, past few weeks, I think 3 weeks ago or so, started watching Death Note, and I finished it last night. I know, it's me again going. I should probably finish this right as I'm about to do a talk, so it's fresh in my memory, so I can really get the details right for my talk. Yeah, watched through the entirety, all 39 episodes. It was a bit long for my liking. That's why this time I didn't really watch it, even though I probably could have. It would have been too annoying though. I didn't watch it episode by episode each night. I watched like 9 episodes the first night, and then the next time I watched another 8 episodes or so, and yeah, it's basically binged it because I wasn't asked. I'm so not watching another anime series because it's a waste of time. It's so annoying that I have to just like dedicate my time to watching it, looking at the screen to get in the all the information. But yeah, I did that for Death Note, and because I respect that anime for, I don't know, it's good reviews, I guess. But yeah, it was interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I loved the first 9 episodes. It really hooked me in. It was exactly what I had expected Death Note to feel like, and I really did love the beginning. I loved going through it, and yeah, I just couldn't get enough of it. But then I got to the middle and it was filler, and I couldn't be asked. I mean, I know it's not exactly filler. Like it what is it? Progresses the plot, yes, but it's still just very annoying. I really hated the stuff with what's that company called again? Yo Buto or something. And that Matsuda episode was kind of, I don't know, it just felt super cheap for the anime. Like the first 9 episodes, right, I watched it and it literally felt super insane. Like it was that feeling of being in another world and like living another experience that you've never lived before. And after that, the Yotsuba episodes, they just felt like anime, and that really took me out of the experience. That's why it took like nearly a month for me to finish this, because I just didn't want to go back to it during that period of time. But of course, it quickly proved its worth to me right after I returned to it. I just wanted to get through that arc as quick as I could, and yeah, we ended up back to where we were. With everyone remembering stuff and being all back to normal as it should be. And I mean, spoiler, I guess, but I asked my friends at the restaurant we ate last time I talked about, and they said they all watched it because they're all anime nerds, they all weebs, and so they obviously catch up with that sort of stuff. And yeah, I don't think anyone's not watching Death Note already apart from me. But yeah, so um, yeah, I guess I was just really bored by the episodes where L and Light weren't fighting. Well, they were sort of fighting, but they weren't really like head to head, I guess. But yeah, those episodes quickly passed. It was absolute mind fuckery, the first few episodes, and after that, it did calm itself. Although, yeah, the mindfuckery continues. It's just towards different. It just has a ton more people participating. Then I'm making a very bad review of this. I know I should like script this stuff. I'm not gonna give it a review or anything. I'm just recounting my experience with it. And yeah, it was good. It was nice seeing all the ways that the writers took it, and I just knew, I had faith in it that it wasn't gonna pull something cheap, right? I knew that it's not gonna be like, oh, why are you talking to no one? Oh, you must be crazy. You must be Kira, but like that stuff, I was sort of certain, like, okay, they're not gonna do that because otherwise this anime wouldn't be highly regarded, you know. So I was pretty that was something I was sort of reassured by, that I didn't have to worry about, because apparently the anime was good, and well, it proved itself. It said, yeah, this is a good anime and you should watch it. And so I did. And yeah, up to where L died, um it was quite sudden. I felt, I don't know, I guess everything was leading right up to it. That's what I meant when I said like Light started like manipulating other stuff apart from L, like the stuff with Rem. That was pretty strategic. I felt, but it just didn't feel sort of that, like I guess, I don't know, incorporated. Didn't really feel that um like I don't know, I'm struggling to think of words here. Involved with by Light. It just felt like a bit of like a thing that just happened. I don't know. Like, I know Light set it up and stuff, but it just didn't feel like a sort of plot. It just felt like something that happened. And that was, I don't know. It felt cheap even though it wasn't. So I guess that was just my bad. But yeah, Elle dies. I wasn't actually expecting that. I thought it was gonna just pop back to life and be like, oh, yes, this guy is so happy about me dying. Of course, it's Kira. But I don't know. It was just quite sudden, But it was leading up to it, so not bad, not too bad. Although after that, past that point, I will have to agree with Light that it wasn't as fun. It wasn't as fun as L up to, after that. 2 years passed after L dies, and that's why I wasn't so uh, annoyed at the end. Well, not annoyed, but dissatisfied by the ending. I feel like the 2 years of Light's reign would have served him enough to be, I guess, satisfied enough. You know, who cares about like being the god of a new world for years to come? You have 2 years of experience. I feel like that's enough. You know. That's probably 2 years too many for many people, but yeah, I just felt because of that, it's whatever. But yeah, afterwards you get these little light wannabe, not light, L wannabes, and it's just okay. I like Nia. Nia's character is cool. He's like nonchalant and very I suppose likable. I don't know if that's the right word, but he's charming, I suppose. And yeah, I just don't feel, I didn't feel like it was that fun after L died, because as much as Nia and the other guy Mello was working towards this goal, they weren't really doing it like that crazily. Like L, he was actually in it. He was actually like actively doing stuff and actively like playing a character and stuff, and he was just a lot more involved, I suppose. Whilst Nia and Mello and them, they're just sort of planning stuff. They're just like, okay, right, this might happen, and we'll do this if that happens. Who cares? Like, it doesn't feel very active or like that mind bending. So, didn't feel that arc was that good, I guess. Although I do like the characters. I just feel like all they really did was open the jar that L loosened, you know. It's just yeah, not very interesting from then on. I know they do some cool mind stuff, but it wasn't as exciting as when L did it. But again, well, not again. Not again. I just wanna say though, I just wanna express, like, who, like, what, what, like, aren't they supposed to be advantaged though? Like Nia and Mello, them two, aren't they meant to be like super? I don't know, like just I like advanced for their age, yes, but can't they just like find someone who's just advanced but an adult? I guess it's an anime. It still has to pertain to the anime tropes, but like especially what's Mello's advantage? Just crime? Wake up in the morning, crime sort of stuff? Like I don't really get why Mello was at all like a competitor to Nia because he just eats chocolate. That's too much blood sugar. That's his power. It just feels a bit like what's he supposed to be good at? I don't really understand. I mean, Nia, he's at least got a bit of like, okay, right, he can plan stuff. He sort of knows his stuff. But yeah, Mello's just like, wake up in the morning, crime. Who cares? And that's sort of like, I don't really like Mello, to be honest. He just seems like a very big plot device rather than a character that's actually like a sort of threat. It just doesn't really feel too right. I don't know. Like I'm not a critic, so I can't like say, but I just didn't really like Mello that much. Not because he was an unlikable a character. He generally was, but he just was a bit useless. I mean, I know he helped solve it and stuff, and he did come round like, oh, we can work together to be good, even though it was off screen and literally like the character development wasn't even seen. Who cares, right? But yeah, he just felt a bit useless, to be honest. And I guess that brings us to the end. Okay, right. I'm satisfied with the outcome. The outcome's fine. I like that. I'm just a bit iffy about how they got there. Like, really? Is the moral of the story just like the weakest link is a human? Is it just like misunderstandings can be bad? That's what ultimately did Light in, because I thought it was a great plan, right? Light, when he was explaining and stuff, he was going, oh, this and that, and I was there going like, yeah, this all makes sense. It's genius. And then Nia's just like, nah, this guy fucked up, and it's just like, okay, I guess this stuff is all useless now. And the guy with the handwriting, it's just like they might as well have just been like, well, we have this guy and he's become like a super body reader, and just by the way you breathe he can tell you're Kira. Like, it's just, I don't know, I wasn't really happy about just how they were able to capture him in the end. Like, they could have like put a little, because it's the finale, it's the final mindfuck. I know my profanity is just like going through the roof now. Okay, I want to loosen up on it, but I don't want to completely let go. All right, I want to use it in the in applicable context. I think I'm a bit overusing it now, though. It's just a finale, right? It's how he gets done in. You might as well, you should make it like worth it. Like, Elle comes back to life, and it's like, it's like, oh well, yeah, I know light is Kyoto because I've been in his head or something. That's probably the dumbest ending. That's the dumbest AU anyone's thought of. But like, at least it should have been something that made more sense than what Light came up with. But Light came up with, the thing that made most sense, and Nia was just like, yeah, but we have superhumans on our side, so, and also your buddy here just misunderstood you or something, so, you're Kira, so it was just a bit unsatisfying then. Like, I knew, well, I didn't know. I predicted with my deductibility due to me going L on this case, that Light was either going to win and take over the world or die. That was the two outcomes I came up with, and well, Light's already won once, so it was about time he passed, And like I said, he had his 2 years. It was probably good enough for him. And yeah. So and like the fact that he didn't get to kill Nia, or Noel, I think he was called. Yeah, it would have been pretty useless if Noel died. So I'm glad he didn't. And like things just basically all unfolded. I mean, it is a bit unflattering watching the protagonist like go psycho, but it was inevitable. So it's just it's a nice ending, but the way we got there is just, what on earth? Oh, I copied his handwriting perfectly and it took a night. It's just gratuitous. It only took a night. Yeah, okay. All right, Nia. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the moral standings of mine in the for the anime, because that's probably gonna get a little messy pretty quickly. But I agree with most of the stuff the show said. Like most of the moral viewpoints that could be had is had in the show, and I pretty much agree with all of them. Just insert the worst character to exist in Death Note, and I agree with them. Just put the clip there of me saying I agree with them. But no, it's just the moral stuff makes sense. Like, obviously the show is very morally aware. So that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's wonderful. But I liked it. Overall, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Not really. It's just something I say. It's just what I'm saying. No, I don't know. Maybe if I were to give it something serious. Yeah, 9 out of 10, really. 8 out of 10 even. Even. It's not just huge. It's big. I don't know. It's just I love the start, but at the end it sort of trailed off. But that's expected, I guess. Who cares? It was good. It was a good show. But yeah, apart from that, that's probably my last anime for a while, unless there's a nice movie that I can watch or something. Maybe I might pirate the Studio Ghibli film online or something, because I don't know, I haven't watched those in quite a while. But no, I don't know. But I might do it for inspiration or something, but probably not. I won't, because pirating is bad, and it's not like I just watched the entirety of Death Note online. But yeah, so that's, yeah, anime's cool, I guess. I'm a weeab now. I can get the Death Note references. Dude, it's pretty crazy, because I somehow didn't know the ending of Death Note till I watched it. I looked up something online, and I saw Ryuk killed someone. I didn't get to read the whole sentence because I was a bit aware of spoilers, and I was just like, eh. So I knew Ryuk killed someone, so I was expecting like a big twist, like when Light was yelling somebody, that Ryuk would kill Nia, and they would just like, I don't know. That's my AU. That Ryuk loved Light, and he would kill his enemies for him. That would just be a bit silly, but Yeah, Rick does indeed end up killing someone, and that is light. And yeah, I forgot that was a deal. Apparently, I don't know if that was a thing at the start. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, like overall, I didn't really know how it would end. Well, I did sort of predict it, but still, it was a nice showing. It was a good showing of. It was just the last bit, like, oh, how's this plan gonna go wrong? And it went wrong in all the worst ways. So, just whatever then. If you're gonna cheat me out of a good explanation, then I'm just gonna give you an 8 out of 10. That's what you deserve. But yeah, not mad about it though. It's a good outcome, just not a good process. So whatever. I liked it. Death Note was good. That's really it. That's all I really have to talk about. Honestly, it's been an hour, hasn't it? Like, the first 15 minutes went by so quickly. I don't even. What am I doing? Like, how come this hand is not coming to fruition? I don't know what I'm doing here. Why does. Why is my. Is that. Oh no, that's my that's my case. It always the case always makes weird sounds. I thought my wrist was sounding like a wristwatch then. It was a bit weird. But don't know what I'm on about. Yeah, no, whatever. So anything else? I did some world building. Don't know if you'd like to hear. I'm still doing this, so it's not really I don't really have a choice on the matter. But yeah, anything else with Death Note? Have to switch anime providers. Talking about my piracy again, halfway because anime got taken down. Ironic, not really. And so I had to watch through the entirety of my featuring Jake video to find the part where he tells me about the one he uses. Which ended up being a bit of a pain because I didn't know how to use it at all. But yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Because I don't know. Death Note sounds like a big topic. Like how could I possibly cover it? Yeah, whatever. If there's anything else, I'll update. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I won't add any more of my thoughts to the plot, but I thought it was probably important to mention the animation of Death Note. I thought it was actually crazy how well like drawn it was. Like some parts, not even the animation, like just the drawings really looked like photorealistic some parts. And like the VHS stuff, like at some point in the beginning they had cameras and stuff, or maybe afterwards as well. But the cameras, like, they looked like I thought they were like live action. I thought that was like the style that Death Note was going for at some point. But I think I still don't know. They might actually be live action, but like some of them just looked actually like properly realistic. That might just be because like they were able to use the camera's like low frame rates to like properly render their pictures and also grainy stuff to make it look realistic. But I just have to say that apart from that, like just overall the backgrounds and stuff, they look mostly realistic and very very nice. I just noticed that whilst taking a screen recording of L saying Among Us. But yeah, okay, back to the video.
One step further in the anime culture. That's enough. That's enough. I'll world build. All right. So the whole nature channeling thing I came up with last time? That's scrapped. I don't know the point of me making it so that you can channel the energy in your environment, but like there's a limitation anyway. Like what's the point? And also like if you don't have a limitation, you can just do it infinitely, and you're just like super overpowered. That's just not good. So once again, the energy is back. Energy storage. I solved all my problems by just bringing it back. Just its reappearance solved half my problems. And now you have breathtaking again. You have blood claws. You have newborns being the element that their mother is. Everything is well once again. And yeah, because even with channeling your environment, there's some really stupid limitations that like wouldn't work anyway. like how far it counts as your environment. Like, do you have to be in the environment? Like, does it have to be the immediate area around you? How come you can channel the energy of tectonic plates, like millions of feet be underneath you, and you're just using their power? Like, what? And like, if you're like channeling the powers of a cloud, I was thinking, like, for water elements, because clouds are made of water, you can, like, how are you going to reach up there? Like, I'm going to have to put limitations on those as well. It's just a big rabbit hole that is super difficult to get right. And like, I was going through a feeling with it, and I couldn't capture it, so I thought, just whatever, just give up. I was also thinking, like a really cool, like, rock paper scissors sort of environment sort of thing. So like, the only example I was able to come up with was what's it, fire and ice. And that was also what I realized. The yin yang thing in my world doesn't work anymore. There's no more opposites. The opposite analogy doesn't work because we have no opposites. I mean, we have, like, it sort of works, but it honestly doesn't. I've sort of figured out that fire can be opposed to ice, and electricity can be opposed to what? No, it doesn't. Electricity just harms. But water harms electric circuits. It just doesn't work very well. The opposites theory I had for my world. Yeah, so I got rid of that. But no, as I was saying, like, the elements being like sort of rock paper scissors with the environment, like a fire element can use its environment to create heat, and therefore making the environment cold. Like, so basically they take all the hot energy around them to create a breath of fire, and they use the fire, it comes out, it doesn't, and they miss. If they're in a fight, they miss their opponent, which is an ice element. And now that the air is cold, preferably under 0 degrees, because that's the environment that they have to use it in. Which, I mean, yeah, the environment idea is still in the world. It's just no more channeling the environment. It's a bit stupid. And once the environment is cold, the ice element can use their element against the fire element, and taking up the cold air and making it warm again. I'm not sure if that would actually work in scientific terms, scientific standards, but it sounded cool, and ended up just not working because there was no other elements I could apply it to. Like, if lightning strikes, how is that going to make, like, water be able to use their element? Like, it's only, like, electricity can only be, like, usable in, like, a thunderstorm anyway, or just like a high sort of what's it, electric, high static, a high static area, I guess. I don't know if those are a thing, but just like, it's electricity has a low sort of probability of usage for environments anyway. So like, when they use it in a thunderstorm, like, what's gonna happen? Thunderstorm goes away, and then, I don't know, and then suddenly you can use light or something. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, that environment thing was never gonna work, and so scrapped it. Not any good. And just went back to, you have your elements stored up, you can use it, but it won't work. It won't actually produce anything unless you're in the elements environment. So it's a bit like, it's a bit less defined, but it does solve all of our problems all at once. So why not just have that? It's good. It'll do us well. It's more than a lot of people can say for their worlds. All right, I know I'm making this into a world building competition. I always do. It's so unhealthy, but yeah, whatever. That's how it goes now. And apart from that, did I really do anything else with the world? Not really, no. Trying to come up with a backstory again. Of course, still haven't figured out the bulk of the magic system. The bulk? No, I have figured out the bulk of it. So is that the rest? Is that everything done? Is there any other doubts of the magic system? Because we've made it so that things don't oppose anymore, because that's just stupid. We've made it so that elements don't channel through the weather. That's not a very good idea without a weather-centric world. But now the whole problem is, right, if the elements aren't supposed to be, like, against each other, if they're all sort of, I guess, in harmony, why would the special elements, or creational elements, now I've started to call them, it's not really caught on yet, but, them's powerful cunts. Why is that the first word I go to? It's why do they come down and get killed by the normal dragons? I don't get it. What's the history behind that? That sort of ruins the whole thing, because before it was it was because they wanted to balance it out, because they knew that, well, they thought that there was a sort of yin yang going on, except for the light element. So they send a space element, which is sort of like the dark element. The thing is, now is like, there's a sort of feel of opposites, but it's just not there anymore. Because you know, fire is traditionally the opposite of water, and now we have light, we have ethereal and umbreal, and those two are meant to be opposites, but like, it's just not mentioned anymore. Like, it just doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. It just feels a bit stupid now. I don't know. It's yeah. I might have to do something with that, but God knows. Now there's not much of a reason for them to come down and like actually interact, because they don't know what the dragons will do, and they also have a good idea of what the dragons will do, because they have the soul elements, remember, and they can tell what dragons are thinking. And so yeah, there's not really, don't know how that, because that's what triggers the entire history of my world that I'm thinking about. And if that can't happen, then we can't have a world, and we can't have a backstory, and this whole thing would be just a bit useless. So hopefully we can come up with something that's useful, and not have to scrap another line of thinking, another train of thought for my world. I'll just be infuriating that I've world built for nothing for the past year again. Of course, I've experienced it before, but it'll still hurt no less. But yeah, like, I can get to doing the history soon, once I completely flesh out the magic system and sort of habits, their dragon tendencies. I can, yeah, start getting on with what they do, what the dragon doing. Who knows? So are their magic systems good? Are they fleshed out and done? Because everything seems like it should be a good. It should be given the green light, you know, because I've done mostly all that's needed to, yeah, make a magic system work. We got a limitation. We got what they do. We got their uses. It's pretty fleshed out. Like, I'm done with the magic system basically. But is there anything I'm missing? Is there something that really needs to be investigated that I haven't really done? I don't know. I might have to use it in think about it in like a day-to-day sense first before I come to a conclusion. But honestly, I feel like we're done with that, so we can start thinking about what on earth happened to the world. So yeah, that's gonna be my next task, I suppose. God, though, we have made it very far in our world. It's surprising how far we've come, just from a stupid little planet with just dragons and elements for no good reason, to a proper functioning world with elements for a reason, and something that actually supports dragons existing and their use of magic and stuff. It's just super impressive that we've come this far. Very, once again, giving myself credit where it is due or not. Um, but yeah, it's a fun process. Payoff, which reminds me that I was saying the payoff for making the weather channeling stuff work would be good, but yeah, decided against that, which I'm fine with, because of course now we have no problems. There's no problems for us. Is there any problems in that system? So they have magic, they have a soul in the crystal. That soul creates energy, which gives them life. They can take energy from each other. They can take souls from each other, and with their generated energy, they can do magic. Cool. That doesn't sound awful at all. Sounded really sarcastic, but no. I don't see anything wrong with that, and that sounds like a rap. Sounds like a rap. Energy stored in the dragon crystal. No, I'm not gonna rap. Right, my freestyling is not up to scratch. Okay, but oh, this is a tad bit short. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it, really. Any any plans? Any future plans? Any oh, my friends are back from camp, all safe and sound. Might go out and have some fun with them at some point. Who knows? They don't seem like they're gonna organize anything, to be honest. I mean, they're pretty worn from their camp, but oh well. I'll see what they say. Of course, I do still I do still crave the soft serve. Who knows when that's gonna be fulfilled though. I may not be able to accomplish that goal, but I really do want to just go chill at that McDonald's for a bit, just drawing, because that would feel like an absolute vibe, honestly. Just like sometime in the middle of the night. I don't know when it's safe to go though. Oh, I could just drive there, totally, like, cause I don't know. I don't know. I don't think my mom would let me though. Sag. Whatever. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. But yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much all. It's gone on for quite a bit longer than I had anticipated, but it's good. It makes for an okay talk. I don't know if this is actually okay. I felt like there was a few really garbled mess in there somewhere. But who cares, right? I'm just vibing and kooky. I'll blame it on my nighttime, my nighttime kookiness. Just one a quirk of mine. I get super crazy at night, and it's the best time for me to make a talk. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. We're done here. I believe we have accomplished our goals. That doesn't look right. Yeah, we're. As always, next week. Alright. See you guys.